Bitcoin rise or fall? Bitcoin is currently around 62k and so far rejecting the 65k level. Will Bitcoin rise or fall? If Bitcoin managed to break the 65k, 70k will be in play. Will it happen? Let's find it out in today's analysis. Hello people, I'm the NakedTrader and today I will analyze Bitcoin USDT, Tesla Incorporated, AirBNB Incorporated, SUI USDT, FANTOM USDT, and ETHEREUM USDT. By the way, if you're not a member of Team NakedTrader yet, would you be so kind to press the subscribe button? And for now, let's kick off with the weekly performance of the crypto market. So overall, more green than red ones. We have some big numbers: 36.54 hex, 29.2 Phantom, Aptos went up 28.4, SUI went up 34, Tau 42.5, Pendle 24.8, and some red numbers of the week: minus 10.1 for Fast token, Qcoin went down 8%, Cash went down 7.8, Bread 3.2, Internet Computer 4.8, and from the weekly I will change to the daily. Today's sentiment more red than green ones, but we do have some big green candles here. Pendle went up 20.4, Tau 9.1, Beam 3.8, Ave 3.9, Maker 4, Render 5.2, and some red numbers of today: Popcat minus 6.6, Tia minus 5.4, Zero minus 3.5, Theta minus 3.9. And from here I will go to CoinmarketCap. Currently market cap of 2.19 trillion with a 24-hour volume of 45.32 billion. And current fear and greed is 51, which indicates neutral. The top 10 coins of today are Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance, Solana, Ripple, Dogecoin, Toncoin, and Tron. And from here I will go to the weekly performance of the stock market. Overall, nice green week. There are some red ones, but overall it's more green than red. Microsoft went up, Apple, Google, Meta 7%, Tesla went up 3.46, Amazon 2.74, Nvidia went down 2.6, ARM Holdings went down 5.75, Novo Nordisk went down 6.93, GSK went down 5.14, and from here I will go to Bitcoin. Currently at the weekly chart, about 12 hours and 47 minutes to close this week's candle. We have a nice green week, but so far rejecting the 65k. From the weekly I will change to the daily. Here you can see it clear. Here this was a low, and high, lower low, and for now lower high, rejecting here, drop off between 64 and 65. So very important, but we do also have a low, and a high, and a higher low, and a higher high. So we want to continue the local momentum upwards. And for now I will show you last week's scenarios. So the entry of last week, the aggressive entry played out. The entry of 57,652. That was after the gain of the drop-off, and that is a profit of more than 10%. Also the long from last week still in play. That was the entry here. This one is up about 16.5. That's from 2 weeks ago. And okay, what can we expect for now? So this one, I will remove this one. This one, the rejection at 63,580. Pullback with entry at 57,652 still in play. And the push further, if Bitcoin managed to break the 65k, a push to around 67, pullback with entry at 61,357. And else, if it is a full rejection, then this one is also still in play. The entry here between 43,000 and 45,000. So 3 potential scenarios for the coming days. And of course, you can also still play here the entry around 55,790, but I don't prefer that as this one is being tested many times already. So this, then it's another time. No, I will prefer either more aggressive play or very defensive. Yes, and from Bitcoin I will go to Tesla. I've charted this one earlier and the price went up, pullback, the entry. I've drawn the scenario at 210, but it went below, even as low as 182. That was the entry from here, start of the impulse, compression. But if you played the entry here at 210, you're also in profit. And that is about 15% profit. I'll post a link of the previous analysis in the description so you can check it out. And for now, let's change to the weekly. Important level 240. If it's reject, then this one is in play. The entry at 113. I'll remove this one. And if it break the 240, I would like to see the break of 263 as well. And maybe a test of 351 with the pullback. Entry at 263. Aiming to break the 407. And let me go back to the daily again. I'll add one more. The entry at 163.17, aiming to go higher from there. So 3 potential scenarios for Tesla in the coming days. And from here I will go to AirBNB. So this was also a previous analysis. Price went up, rejected here on the 173, and it did try to hold the 145 here. So if you got in position over here, you could have been in profit about 7%, and else this one happened later. Here, the entry here between 109 and 111 was also this scenario here. If you play this one out, then you could have been in profit more than 18%. Congratulations. I'll post a link of the previous analysis in the description. And for now, let me change to the weekly. I will remove this one and this one. I'll add a level here. This is important level, 134. It was the start of the impulse to the high here, and now it can function as resistance. Was support here, support here. Interesting. From the weekly, I will change to the daily. So what we would like to see now is a break of 134, a test of 145, pullback with entry at 124, aiming to break the 152. If it rejects the 134, then an entry around 117 is also still in play, aiming to break the 134. And if it falls through the support of 117, then the next entry will be in play, the entry between $87 and $89, aiming to break the 109. And from here I will go back to the weekly again. And else the very aggressive play, the entry of the test of 173, pullback with the entry at 145, aiming to break the 175. So 4 potential scenarios for AirBNB. And from here I will go to SUI USDT. This is also previous analysis somewhere in March this year. I'll post the link of the video in the description. So what happened here? Here was the gain, and then the entry over here, the entry at $1.57. Only about 8% profits here. This year it got front-runted, else you could have had about 32% profits. But later on, the entry over here got filled. The entry of 76 cents. And if you took position here, that was about 23% profits. And the last entry got filled as well. Over here. And if you took position at 60 cents, then you could have been in profits 45%. And if you decide to keep it later, then you were in profits about 157%. So I'll post the link of the previous analysis in the description so you can check it out. And for now, let me remove the scenarios. And let's go to the weekly. Interesting. Here there was support at the weekly, $1.52, and now it is resistance. From the weekly I will change to the daily. And I will add some levels. Okay. So if you're not in position yet, then the entry around $1.14, trying to break the $1.57. Let me see how much potential profit it is. First target point around 24%, second target point 37%. And else, the more defensive play, then I would aim just below $1, around 97 cents, trying to go up from there. Or the most defensive play, the play at 76 cents, trying to go up from there. But I prefer either the two aggressives here, so the entry at $1.14 or just below $1. And if the price continues to go up, then I would like to see a test of $1.93.94, pullback with an entry at $1.57, aiming for a new all-time high. So 4 potential scenarios for SUI, and from SUI I will go to FANTOM USDT. I've charted this one as well, somewhere in April. And what happened, the scenario here didn't play out. The entry of 65 cents played out. Also the entry of 56 cents played out. If you got in position here, you could have had about 68% profits, and the aggressive play was about 46% profits, and the most defensive play got even filled as well. The entry of 39 cents over here, and that is a potential profit of 37%. Nice. So I'll post a link of the previous analysis in the description so you can check it out. And for now I will change to the weekly. Also at the crucial point here, it was support over here, 65 cents, and this resistance over here, weekly. Let's change to the daily. Daily gains of the whole lower range here. Okay. So let me add some scenarios. Either the play of 52 cents, trying to break the 65 cents, aiming for 77 cents. Let me see. That's about 25% for the first target point. And else the defensive play of 39 cents, trying to go up from there. And let's say if it goes higher from here, and perhaps a test of 91 cents, pullback with entry at 65 cents, trying to break the 91 cents. And if it goes up more aggressively and test between $1 and $1.10, then I would aim for the entry around 83 cents, aiming to break the $1.11. So 4 potential scenarios for Phantom, and from Phantom I will go to Ethereum, starting at the weekly, about 12 hour and 30 minutes to close this week's candle. Nice green candle. And also arriving at the resistance. From the weekly I will change to the daily, and I will show last week's scenarios. Daily gain of this low range zone, the gain above 2542, but still rejecting the 2618. So for now the scenario is still in play here. So the pullback with entry at 2388, and this one I do want to see a higher push before the entry of 2517 is valid. I want to see a little higher push, so maybe a test of 2740 before this play is activated, and else the test of 3058 with the pullback and the entry at 2618 also still in play. And if the price keeps rejecting, then the entry of 1934, and if it loses support there, then the entry of 1733. So all scenarios are still in play for Ethereum. And for now, thank you guys for watching today's episode. Enjoy your Sunday evening and see you in the next one. Cheers, bye bye.